Ladies and gentlemen, from Starbucks in Wolverhampton, your fight promotion present 3 premium events in the amateur featherweight division, sponsored by GTFP8 supplements. And in the red corner, making his debut, weighing at 66 kilograms, represented Fearless MMA in Birmingham, Josh Boore! His opponent fights in the blue corner with 2 wins and 1 defeat, weighing in at 66 kilograms, from right here in Wolverhampton, Rob Woodrow! Your referee charge next is Mr. Neil Hall.
This featherweight amateur contest here at GTFP8, Josh Boore in the red corner making his debut, fighting out of Fearless MMA in Birmingham. He's wearing the black Nike shorts as he takes on 2-1 Rob Woodrow, independent fighter from Wolverhampton, sporting again a 2-1 record, going against the debut.
Always interesting with these independent fighters, Steve. He's given his record as 3-2 today, so perhaps, unless he's had a busy Friday night.
Well, I'm guessing that the tie shorts give something away, that he's going to be looking to strike.
Well, I'm sure anyone coming out of Fearless MMA is going to be happy to oblige.
Absolutely. I mean,
you only need to glance into the corner to see that's not going to be any problem for anyone coming out of that gym.
Just about to say, you've got a veteran like Vaughn Lee, UFC vet, sitting in there, Cage Warriors alum, and also you've got Chris Meyer, one of the hottest pro prospects in bantam or featherweight, coming up.
Yeah, did a great bit of business here last time at Golden Ticket, Steve.
Absolutely. So Fearless not short of an in-depth pool of talent.
Woodrow's moving well here. Circling around the cage. He actually used his foot to push off the cage there, looking for that kind of Superman punch earlier on in the round. He's looking down and striking up. So again, perhaps indication of a Thai background there. Both guys throwing out kicks. Great head movement from Boore on the way in, though, bobbing and weaving.
And Boore landed a nice right hand there as well to set up that clinch, and got the body lock now, pushing Woodrow up against that cage. Oh, nice hooks behind the knee, pulls him straight into the mount.
Yeah, this is where he looks like he's going to give Rob Woodrow a lot of trouble.
Woodrow using the cage, trying to push off with the hips, trying to get some distance, but Boore sticking. Boore sticking to him, but Woodrow doing everything right.
Yeah, have to be very careful not to leave the arm in there, looking to hook this guillotine up.
Yeah. I think Boore felt, and there he's got that guillotine in.
He's got that high angle guillotine. That was tight.
It was tight. But Boore shaking it off a little. You can see he's just taking his time, getting his composure back. That looked tight.
Yeah, when you see independent fighter next to somebody's name, it can often give you, a certain first impression, shall we say. It's not always the right one. You know, guys fight independently for various reasons. Perhaps they train at a number of different gyms and don't want to represent one over another. Perhaps they've just changed gyms, that kind of thing.
Woodrow looking real relaxed on the feet.
Yeah, he's clearly been in there a few times, whether it's 3 or 5 in terms of MMA, and obviously has some kind of kickboxing background as well. Patient though, not wilting under pressure, and Boore's putting plenty of it on. Boore just looking to stalk his man with that right hand, but Woodrow answering back. Staying busy, staying moving.
Lots of movement to the left, to the right. Change. Oh!
On the bell.
Both landed. Good little bit of sportsmanship there.
Yeah, we saw Boore just, instantly kind of offer the hands and apology there, and Woodrow not concerned by that in the slightest, but perhaps the crispest shot of the fight there from Josh Boore, right on the buzzer, just on the good side of it. Interesting first round, Steve.
Really interesting first round. Woodrow is obviously comfortable on his feet. And I guess he's probably fought more than twice on his feet.
Yeah, I certainly wouldn't disagree. And if he can stay awkward and keep that movement up and keep that output, he doesn't necessarily have to be landing fight-ending shots. He doesn't have to knock this guy out or TKO him. If he can rack up the solid strikes here, that the significant, impactful strikes, and keep that strange, unpredictable pattern of movement going, he's going to give Josh Boore some issues. Boore, I would say, from what we've seen of him in the first 3 minutes of his amateur career, looks to be very well put together, as you would expect anyone coming out of Fearless MMA to be.
Bit of a delay at the door.
And we're not entirely sure what the issue is in the cage at the moment. The referee calling both fighters to the center of the cage. I believe we're going to have a pause in the action. Fighters are being sent back to their corners. We've just confirmed with head referee Neil Hall that there appears to have been an issue backstage that has warranted the attention of the cage side medical staff. So of course this fight now cannot continue due to the fact that we don't have the relevant medical staff at cage. So obviously the health and safety of our combatants is the #1 priority over anything else here at Golden Ticket, as it should be. So we're just going to have to wait for a few minutes while whatever the issue is backstage is sorted out. We'll get our medical staff back and we can continue with the action. Perhaps a couple of minutes, Steve, just to talk about what's coming up later on tonight, and there's plenty to talk about. Abdul Chowdhury versus George Tolley. That's one, certainly that has the underground chattering away over the past few weeks.
And it absolutely should. And it can't not be mentioned. The SBG guys are coming up, having lost their head coach very recently.
I believe this may be the first fight night since that tragic passing happened. Obviously, the thoughts of everyone here at Golden Ticket and the wider UK MMA community are with SBG Manchester and the many friends, families, and students Coach Tanswell left behind. We're back underway, though. We'll talk more about that contest later, but Josh Boore, Rob Woodrow, back underway for the second round here. Amateur featherweight action.
Does Boore need to be doing anything different at the moment? Is it that he needs to throw first? Is he just being a bit tentative? What does he need to do?
Perhaps nothing different. He just needs to take that initiative. He's obviously got an absolute cinder block of a right hand that he's launching out there.
Oh, nice!
Beautiful reversal on the takedown. Woodrow looking to go to work here. He's going to be too high on the back.
Has he got the arm? No, he's looking for the arm.
Boore needs to be very careful here, doing everything right.
I think Boore got himself out there, and now securing side control.
And this is where that complete rounded skill set comes to bear, and this is where training with an absolute lion's den of guys, because these guys can put him in these positions all day in the gym. And when you look at the kind of talent coming out of Fearless MMA, you know that he's going to be prepared for every position. Took a couple of shots there, had his takedown reversed. He's almost instantly out of the submission attempt into a dominant position. And looking for the head and arm choke here.
I think he's trying to get knee on belly.
Yeah, look for Boore to pass over into mouth and then over to the right-hand side. He may even put the squeeze on.
There it is.
This is going to be over very shortly.
Yeah, there's the tap. Nice. Technical submission there. Great display there from the debuting Fearless fighter. Wow.
Rob Woodrow frustrated there, pounding the canvas with his hand, and quite rightly so. He came into a situation where he certainly was not the favoured fighter, purely based on the camp involved.
Absolutely.
And he came out and he put on a hell of a showing. Looked to have momentum going his way in that second round, but Josh Boore showed incredible perseverance.
Yeah, great mature, no panic under pressure, and then ended up securing.
Yeah, how many times have we seen a young kid get stuck in an arm bar, try and yank it out, and then that's the end of the fight? He not only was able to remove himself from the submission, he took top position, and a position which ultimately led to the end of the fight. Great work here on the replay. Steps over into mount. Looks like he was able to possibly put the big squeeze on from mount position, but we saw no knee shield from Rob Woodrow. That allowed Boore to step over to the right-hand side, close the choke off, and that's all she wrote. Let's throw this one to our MC, Ricky Wright, to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Neil Hall calls stop the contest at 1 minute and 26 seconds of round 2. For the winner by holding on to Josh